What's going on, YouTube? Keith Thurman, Pump the Brakes, Part 2. It was reported, I think about like an hour ago. At least that's what I got on my Bleacher app. And I read the article that Keith Thurman was involved in a car accident. And, so the Keith Thurman Shawn Porter fight has been postponed. I think it was scheduled for like March 12th. But it really doesn't matter right now. It's definitely going to be postponed. Fortunately, Keith Thurman is safe, and hopefully anyone else involved in the car crash, they're safe and they're healthy, So maybe he has some, bumps and bruises, but the fight's gonna be supposedly postponed for a couple of weeks. It's probably like a traumatic event for him and stuff like that. And the fight was only probably 3 weeks away. If not, about a solid 3 weeks away. But man, I kind of mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messed up because you want a positive affirmation, not a negative one, saying like, "Oh, I told you so." Especially something so serious that can like end his career and stuff like that. But hopefully, it had nothing to do with his. I think Shelby. I think he's supposed to be driving some kind of Shelby or something. At least that's what Mr. Boxing Today had messaged back when I made the first video. And hopefully it has nothing to do with that sea breeze thing he was going to, which a guy, one of his boys subscribe to my channel. I'm not sure if they go to the same gym or what, but he said he knows Keith Thurman, and he said he was going to like some kind of sea breeze, kind of like car event or something like that. So, man. He just need to go ahead and sit down, man. These guys should be in like these remote, training camps and stuff like that. Something, Big Bear Mountain. I don't know where they gotta hide out in the desert or something, some underground bunker or something like that. But any place other than just being out in the public, because man, so much stuff can happen. And when you have when you're dealing with so many different people, then you got the cars, then you got the cell phones, you got so many distractions, and you got people that got drama, they don't really have nothing going for themselves and stuff like that. And these boxers, man, especially Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman, a lot of these, they got a lot going for themselves, man. These guys got belts, they're contenders. So some of these guys are cashing good checks just before they get to the pinnacle of the career, and before they even just start making money just off their names alone. These guys are getting paid. Some of these guys are getting paid pretty good just to build up their names. So once you get to that point, you just want to just scale it back a little bit, man. It's because you really don't appreciate it till like it's gone, and then you just realize like, man, I was at a good spot, and it's like it's over now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want Keith Thurman to go through nothing like that, where he's just go back to the flute, man. Just go back to the flute. You know what I'm saying? Just go back to playing the flute. You had a piano. It's in your house. Play that, man. Just get rid of that car. You know what I'm saying? Just get rid of that car, man. Look, the guy in the Fast and the Furious, he was in the fast cars. Look what happened to him. Especially these, these exotic cars and stuff like that with like, all he got like this big engine is pretty much like a giant frame. These things like explode on you. Why do you have to go like 200 miles per hour for what, man? For what, And at least Floyd is letting people, drive him around or something like that. Get a driver or something like that. Catch a taxi. That's not gonna guarantee your safety or nothing like that. That's not. But at least your foot is not on a pedal, and that maybe that subconscious, maybe that alter ego won't come out where you're out on what was it, Route 66 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You just feel compelled to put the pedal to the metal. You get what I'm saying? Unless the driver's having a bad day, he's probably just gonna do it for you. That's why I get pissed off like that Uber driver and go on like a mad rampage and like pick people up and like shoot a whole bunch of people. But anyway, back to Keith Thurman. Yeah, man. Hopefully this doesn't affect the fight, man. Hopefully this doesn't affect the fight. He said it's gonna be back in training camp. Supposed to be back in training camp pretty soon, after a couple of weeks. So they don't know what they're gonna do with the fight card. I didn't even know who was under the fight card, but it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be like a double header or something like that. Excuse me, man. Supposed to be like a double header, but maybe they can salvage it. I could have sworn somebody else was supposed to be up under that fight card. Let me check real quick, man. Who's supposed to be up under that fight card? I'm gonna get it right here on BoxRec. BoxRec is up. Keith Thurman. Okay. Shawn Porter. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Who's scheduled? Oh, crap. Okay, I'm looking right now, guys. Just give me a second. Okay, they got a whole bunch of fights going on that day. At least they had Jose. Okay, Edwin. Okay, Edwin Rodriguez versus Thomas Williams Jr. and Abner Mares versus Fernando Montiel. Chad Dawson. He was supposed to be fighting. Oh man, that sucks for him. But maybe they can do something. Maybe they can do CBS Edwin Rodriguez versus Thomas Williams Jr. Oh yeah, Edwin Rodriguez, he can beat him. He quit, man, on ESPN. I remember him. Gabriel Campillo taught him a lesson. Yep. I think he suffered one cut and he quit. Well, Juan Baby Bull Diaz was going to quit. Now, not to go on a rant or anything like that, but his corner, like, kind of slapped him up a little bit. It was like an ESPN fight. I'll never forget it. But he was about to quit on the stool, man, when he had a cut. And his corners told him to go back up in there and fight. But, yeah, Juan Baby Bull Diaz, man, could have easily been a nobody. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's a good card, man. That's still a good card. You know what I'm saying? Minus Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter. You got Edwin Rodriguez versus Thomas Williams Jr. Good prospect. Edwin Rodriguez. He's beating some of these fringe contenders. Some of these guys are known that not that they're known. They're unknown commodities. Excuse me. They're unknown commodities, but they're still tough fights, man. That dude Cannonhand, whatever the damn name is. What's this dude's name? Michael Seals. Yeah, I like to call him like Cannonhand. He was like Cannon Seals, whatever this dude's nickname was. But man, he was laying it on Edwin Rodriguez for a minute, bro. But yeah, Abner Mares. Is this the same Abner Mares? Yeah, man, Abner Mares. Fernando Montiel, who got knocked out by what's his name? Who was that knocked him out real good? Nonito Donaire. Yeah. I never forget that knockout. It was a good knockout. Then you got Chad Dawson trying to make his way back. That's a good card, man. Okay? Minus Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter. That's the icing on the cake. So you still got a cake. You just don't have icing, okay? Can you live with that? All right, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Should they scrap the card? Keith Thurman, he scrap his, his lovely Shelby. Should he scrap that bad boy? I think you should go and scrap it, man. Just sell it, get rid of it, get a Kia, get something like safe, Toyota. If you want to go American domestic, get a Ford or something. Get a taxi. Don't get Uber. Uber's not too hot right now, man. A lot of stuff is going on with Uber, man. But get something. Get a bike. You know, one with pedals or something like that. Not a motorcycle. Let's get a bicycle. Or take a walk or something like that. Around the house. You know what I'm saying? This is camp time, buddy. This is camp time. You know? Jeez Louise. But anyway, let me know what you think. I think you should go ahead and keep the fight. Edwin Rodriguez can headline. Abner Mares, Chad Dawson. Those guys are good, man. Everybody knows those guys. Everybody knows those three guys. Then you got Fernando Montiel. Then hardcores probably know Thomas Williams Jr. I had to see a picture of him to recognize his name. It's, Thomas Williams. I was like, yeah, that sounds familiar. That's Thomas and Williams is a very common name. But, yeah, I'll say Keith Thurman, scrap the car. Lou DiBella, go ahead. Keep Edwin Rodriguez, Abner Mares, Chad Dawson. Keep those guys active. Keep the cards, you know what I'm saying? All right, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.